In this particular section, we're going to talk about blocks. So blocks, these are elements that are usually used in a drawing to enhance its aesthetic appeal. So we have two major ways in how we can create and insert blocks. So let's start with the first method. The first method will be creating your own block. Okay, so we can just create a simple door and save it as a block. So first things first, let us set up our units. UN, enter, decimal, precision of 1, and millimeters. Hit OK. So let us activate the line command, L, enter. We can have, let us set up our ortho mode on. We can have maybe a length of 10 millimeters, hit enter. Let us have an offset distance of maybe 1 millimeters, enter. Okay, so having this as our door layout, we can use an arc. Let us use start, center, and end. This is going to be our start, this is going to be our center, and that's our end. Okay, so we can use this particular object as our door. So to save it as a block, we're going to highlight it. Okay, then under the blocks tab, hit on this icon. So we're going to specify the name of this block as door, and you're going to set some parameters as the base point, specify on screen, and selecting the object, you're also going to specify it on screen. So once you have that, click on OK, and make sure your units is millimeters. So click on OK. So the first thing we're going to do is specify the insertion base point. That will be our base point, and select the object like that. Hit enter. So once you hit enter, it's going to take you to the block editor section. So over here, this is where you get to edit your block if you want to either add some elements or if you want to remove some elements. So for now, let's just close the block editor. We are satisfied with our block. So once you select it, you're going to notice that it's highlighting all of it as an object. So this is our particular block. It's acting as a block. That means it's acting as one particular element because we've saved it as a block. So afterwards, the importance of having blocks in your drawings, this actually saves you time whenever you are maybe you're drawing a plan layout and you need to include doors at different sections of your drawing. So having a block, it's going to save you some time, because what you're going to do, you can just access it over insert. Maybe you want another door here. If you want another door here, you just do that. Maybe we can use the copy tool and select our object, then hit enter, specify a base point, have a block. We can have a door there, have a door there, another one there. You can also have another one there and there. So another importance when it comes to a block, once you make a change to one particular block, it's going to highlight the changes in all the places that you've used that particular block. So maybe we want to change this block and modify it. Just double click, then hit OK. Maybe we want to do away with this particular line. We don't want this line. Let's delete it, then close editor, save changes. As you notice, all the blocks, all the doors have been modified. Okay, yes, that is also another importance of block. So the next method will be using the already made blocks that come with the AutoCAD. So go to the view tab. Under the view tab, go to the design center, this particular icon, click on it. So once you click on it, you're going to see this particular dialog box. So when this dialog box appears, click on ENUS, then go to design center. So under the design center, you're going to see various types of blocks. So on your left, just click on this plus, and this drop down menu is going to pop up. So we have kitchen blocks, we have hydraulic blocks, we have havoc blocks, we have home spacer planner blocks, we have home designer blocks. All of these are different types of blocks in that specific area. So maybe we can see under home spacer plan, click on it, go to blocks. Under the home spacer plan, we have bed, we have a chair, we have a copy machine, we have desk, we have dining set. So at this particular point, if you want to use any of this block, just click on it, then drop. Okay, click, drop it. You can just select it, then drop, select it, drop, select it, drop. Maybe we can go to other types of blocks. We have the home designer. Just double click, go to blocks. We have the bathtub. You can drop it, select, drop, select, drop, and that's how we get to use pre-made blocks that have come with your AutoCAD. So depending with the type of block that you want and where it is mostly used, that is how you get to select your blocks. So even under the kitchen tab, we have the blocks. So if at all you're working on your kitchen, go to the kitchen tab. We have different blocks. Yes, and that's how we get to use blocks in AutoCAD. Let's say you've selected a particular block and maybe it is too small or too big. We use the scale command. So to scale, just activate the command by SC, enter, specify a base point. And now you can drag your cursor depending with the kind of size that you want for your block. Hit enter. Maybe you want a smaller door. Just select it, SC, specify base point, then you can just drag your cursor depending with the size that you want your blocks to be. Yes, and that's how we get to use blocks in AutoCAD. See you in the next section.